Hi, my name is Rolla Campbell. I am the CEO and founder of Cluster Audio, and I'm just here to tell you a little bit about our story. We're very young, but I think you'll like it. So about a year ago, I found myself in a psychoacoustics class, and I was actually, we briefly touched over this topic of tactile transduction, which is touch, but using a magnet like a speaker. And I was straight away captivated and really interested in it, but I couldn't find out why none of the big audio companies were really working with it. And so I found myself really just working with this at home. I started developing my own sort of versions of it, my own devices. And then my friend at the time, future coworker, co-founder, Jordan, actually recognized and said, hey, this could be a lot more than just a gadget in your living room. I think we should really make something out of this. And so she straight away started taking business classes, and we built Cluster Audio right then and there. Fast forward about 3 months, I was doing the jobs of a software engineer, a mechanical engineer, an electrical engineer, an audio engineer, and Jordan was doing the jobs of all the business sides, so marketing as well. And we basically said, okay, we need a lot of help now. And so we sought the help of Abigail, who's now our senior engineer. She went to Northeastern. Yeah, so the problem that we're really answering with this technology that we're working with is that streaming services have really turned all entertainment consumption to the home. It's all from your home now. And the biggest difference between going to a movie theater and staying at home is no longer the screen. You have a very good screen at home now, I'm sure. It's more the immersion and the audio that you're working with. The solution we wanted to provide needed to be a low volume solution in terms of loudness. And we really wanted to introduce a third sense into entertainment consumption, because you can already see this entertainment, you can already hear it. We wanted you to feel it. And so we created this patented technology, which we call the sound sleeve. And it partners with an app that makes it fit into any home. And basically what it is, without going overly technical, it's a subwoofer inside of a cushion which is draped over your couch. So it is unnoticeable in terms of when you're sitting back on it, but when you feed audio through it, it really projects really low frequencies in a sense where you can hear them and you can also feel them. You are the resonator. And so to show that, here is a graph of human hearing from 20 hertz on the left-hand side to 20,000 hertz on the right-hand side. Your MacBook speakers, your Samsung TV speakers do just about this. They can't do any really low rumbles or anything like that. Here is what the sound sleeve can really perform. This is what it excels at. That's what it's made for. And as you guessed, when you put them together, this is what you get. And instead of showing you the exact formula that it uses to do this, that flat line along the top basically represents you're getting an entire full spectrum of sound. You're getting everything you can possibly hear into your body. Fun fact, when you go to a movie theater, you're only getting down to about 31 hertz. So on that left side between 20 and 50, you're not going all the way down. We actually go off the screen about 3 feet. Americans use feet. And yeah, so we go down to 5 hertz, which you can't actually hear, but you can definitely feel. Cluster present day, we see ourselves as a really big parallel to VR companies, because VR didn't change the way you use your screens. You still use screens. I'm using one now. But we took that quite literally, because we're not replacing speakers. And we partnered with 2 VR companies. One is Ictus, which is a VR audio company, and the other is Symmetry, which is a VR content creation company. And this is to really just excite that fact of immersion and stuff like that. So this is what we've done basically in 4 months with a few $1,000s and 3 people. And so the future of Cluster, we're already looking into a lot of different areas. We're really excited to see what we can do with more than 3 people and more than a few $1,000s. And some of this might have been a little confusing today because the technology isn't very straightforward. I've said that it's a speaker replacement, but I've also said it's a third sense. So we've made some animations online. You can check them out on our Instagram or on our website. And yes, so any questions you might have? Yes? Yes, so the I/O that we built into it is optical audio, RCA input, XLR input, and Bluetooth 4.1 encrypted input. They're right on our website right now. We're actually in pre-sale right now. We did a really soft rollout, as in we're like customizing each order. We're doing some deals with different people, just mainly the VR companies. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, since he asked where to buy them, one, what do they cost? But more importantly, what is your, I guess I should ask Joyce, because you said that she's the one who's doing the business side of it, but what is your business model revenue, like your estimations for revenue?
Yeah, so since we're making all of them, handmade right now at home, in my home, we're not trying to do a really hard rollout. So we've got 3 different sizes. We've got a single that would go on like a gaming chair or just your chair, a double for like the love seat style couch that's not very big, and then a triple for the largest. They're $299, $399, and $499 in terms of pricing. And our model is basically we're aiming to sell 100 a month starting when we roll out next month. Yeah.
Do you expect to sell directly cheaper, or do you
Yeah, so with our soft rollout, we're aiming at consumers right now, basically, because we're in pre-sale, we're doing that to get the funds and then get moving one at a time, basically. And then we've already gotten a few offers for specialized contracts with people doing specialized performances, specialized things like that. So at this point, we really want to refine and get our like consumer model, like a well-oiled machine, so we can let that go and then focus on perhaps other faces instead of consumer. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so medically, there's a lot of applications in physical therapy, in people with like whether they like struggle to hear or they are deaf entirely. These frequencies are very important for things like that. We've looked into them, but we don't want to focus ourselves on those specific areas at this point. We want to keep them in scope, and we want to stay focused on a sort of entertainment piece right now. Yeah. Cool. Any more? Awesome. Thank you so much.